channel. All right, thanks for staying with us and welcome back to another wonderful moment. The we give you everything in sport and entertainment from fans' reaction to pre-match and post. And of course, in-depth match analysis. I have Official here with me and AY Baba. Why they call your name first? I have AY Baba here with me and Official.
What makes you happy?
How are you?
God bless you.
Fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, guys, you today.
I'm okay, bro.
How your side now?
Thank God.
I think in recent week, Kelechi Iheanacho has been one of the players that has been criticized for making a move from the Scottish champions to the Division 2 of the Turkish League. And a lot of people are saying a lot of this, but the main reason why he made the move from that place to the Turkish Division 2 has finally surfaced, and we're going to be discussing that in just a minute from now. Official Alpha.
Fine.
How your side?
Fine.
What do you think about this move first?
Yeah, I saw the applications. I think that was from Ongo, Nigerian. I saw Ongo, Nigerian. Ongo, you understand? And I think I was one of those people that found that is that you can't qualify a team for the Champions League spot, winning them the league in the dying minute, an iconic moment, and chose to go to Turkey Division 2.
He has 2 trophies for them.
You understand? So yeah, I think the cup and the distance. So I was thinking it was performance based because I saw a lot of comment that people were saying that probably it could not match up to the tempo of the game no more, stuff like. So according to Ongo, they say it was financial related.
Contract issue.
You understand that they negotiating to pay him half of what it was initially agreed to. You understand that the 2-year contract they put on the table was half of the money initially agreed to. And is it Buddha Milk Sport, something like that, Sha? That's Division 2. Yes. They are actually monitoring the situation and they needed the same player. You understand? And they got the deal. They're able to match what Iheanacho is asking for. And the deal materializes. It's a good reason if he feels that is what it is. So I wouldn't want to come here and say, yeah, you should have gone. Like everybody says, and I always maintain, first of all, football is a job for a lot of people. Yeah. So it depends on where you see yourself. And for Kelechi Iheanacho, I wouldn't want to blame him because he's nearing his retirement age.
Yeah.
If a younger person has taken this deal, that is where probably I will frown out. My frowning out don't mean say I go beat the player. It's just my opinion. And it's the person's decision to make. So for Kelechi Iheanacho that he said he's 30 years old. You understand? For Kelechi Iheanacho that insists that he's 30 years old, I feel it is a good deal for him. You understand? At his later stage of his career, if you end his career, this and that, less pressure, the league is going, more money, you understand? But if a younger player that I feel can affect the Super Eagles of Nigeria, that is where probably we'll be having the discussion. But for Kelechi is a good one, if that is probably the reason.
I think Celtic, on the other hand, they no try for this guy.
Yes.
You gave this guy a 1-year contract first.
Yes.
You paid him well.
Yes.
And then when he wants to renew the contract for another 2 years, you want to pay him half of what he was earning before. That's really cool.
Yes. If this report is anything to go by, I think it is one of the greatest lyrical of all time. Now, this is why sometimes when I come here and I say I really do not want to talk about transfer, this is one of the reasons. Because if you don't look in total, you might not know the reasons why some of these moves we are seeing them. You will just see them play out, and then because of everybody has an opinion, you see very share different opinion. That that's a very useless move. But you don't know where the player is coming from to have made that decision. I'm sure that sometimes decisions that are made by certain people, they must have thought about it before they made that decision. But I'm not in their shoes to know why they made that decision. That's why
sometimes can make bad decisions.
Yes, you can't make bad decisions. That's why sometimes I'm always very careful when I come out to challenge people's decisions, especially when it has to do with transfer. You have to choose between one to another. Yes, I think he connected with Celtic well. So there was nothing.
There was no problem.
There was no problem. There was nothing to have brought Casper.
There was a problem. Do you forget when he started his career in Celtic?
I'm coming. I'm saying this one that I moved.
Later stage.
I'm saying wait, he moved now. Eventually. Okay. He has 10 goal contribution for Celtic.
Yes.
5 in the league.
He was unsettled now.
I think 3 in the Super Cup, and then 1 in the UEFA Europa Cup, and 1 assist. So that's 10 goal contribution. What I'm saying is, when you go to a goal, you might struggle. But eventually, what happened after? That's what I'm talking about.
Charles, when I listen to it, I want to talk like this. So for the first 16 matches, no goals, no assists.
Okay.
And you were doing Aja Konana. I was your guest many times last season. That you forget?
Yes.
Did you forget?
Yes.
So he picked up the paces the last 10 matches of the season. He had a wonderful blast. I'm not saying all set dig is correct. I'm only telling you that they valued him based on you did not start the season well. Okay, now we are only having discussion that Celtic did wrong because he finished the season well.
Okay.
Imagine he did not finish the season well. What are we saying? This same thing happened in Sevilla.
Let me,
Don't get me wrong now.
Okay.
I'm not saying
I understand what
Kelechi
you're
Iheanacho
saying.
is not wrong. I'm only saying Celtic's own is that, young man, 16 matches you're ghosted. That it is at the later stage of the season, we started
That you
putting
pick up,
you, that you
yeah.
pick up the form.
Yeah.
That okay, we can't keep you, but if at all we must keep you. Now we are looking at Iheanacho's angle. What of the club's angle that they say that okay, we can't keep you, but if we must keep you, this is what we have to pay you. This is what we value you.
Okay, now
A player can value himself. A club too can value a player.
So now let's understand this. Now the player feels like
He deserve more.
he's undervalued.
Yes, exactly.
And then if you ask me, for a player that come from the bench and scored 10 goals contribution, I really do not think he should be paid lesser than. That's what
We'll
my own
have this
opinion.
discussion when the
That's
lab
my own
starts.
opinion.
Or the lab or this.
That's my own opinion. That's my own opinion.
We'll have this discussion
wait.
again when he's not a Super Eagles player.
Who is not his way? He's not. He's not connected. I have no
It's not even
problem.
about. It's not even about.
We'll have
don't
this
understand.
discussion another time
Official.
when he's not related to the Nigerian player.
No, wait. He's not. Wait.
No.
What I'm saying is. What I'm saying is. I'm sure, Charles. I'm coming. I'm sure there are players still in this team that do not have this goal contribution,
Yes.
and they're getting more.
I get it more. Yes.
If he feels like he's undervalued and he decides to leave,
It's
fine.
That's what
I'm saying.
We're saying the same
So that's what I'm saying.
We're
So
saying the same thing.
I-
The club only value in what they feel they can value. Maybe club value Rogers 117.
Yes.
No, official.
And that club, Arsenal said they no give
But
the money. and
when
90
we see those values come
no,
outside,
you can't change my
Wait,
opinion.
well, I'm not
Yeah.
changing your opinion. I don't have anything to change your
understand where
opinion.
you're coming from.
What I'm saying is, sometimes when we see money being put out, we say this player is overpriced.
Overvalued, yes.
This one is overvalued. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying now.
Okay.
That is undervalued.
Undervalued. Yeah.
For a player, if he did not perform, if he had continued that that trend when he started, I would not be here saying these things. But we saw how he got some
ended
very
the season
crucial
well.
goals.
He ended the season well.
Yeah.
You
Yes,
understand?
I feel like he
So
won
that
the
is
league at the end
my
of the
own
day.
problem with the
One and
club.
2 league.
That is my own problem
2
with the club.
trophies.
Now talking about the player,
Yeah.
like you said, he's 29 towards the end of the career. Now that brings me back to the Audio Nigalo situation when he came out to say,
Yeah.
when you want to end your career, make sure that you end
You get
well
the
as a
secure
player. And this is what we are seeing.
Secure
He has
the
played in Manchester City, played in Leicester City, played in.
It's a good move for him. For
So
him.
played in Sevilla.
and then to now want to end yourself with an undervalued amount. No. If it is nobody, I like I said, I don't want to see him at the Super Eagles. So I do not care whether he goes to Bukas or where I will not watch him again.
Okay.
But you have something because eventually it is that thing that will sustain you
Yeah.
at the latter part of your career. So if this report needs to go by, I am
Make the right
100%.
decision.
Even if there's any third division that is going to pay
Make
him
the right
better,
decision. Yeah.
very very good deal.
Anyway, I think I saw something under the comment section where people were like, "Why didn't he wait for maybe a senior division rather than going for the second division?"
Now, in the process of waiting, you might lose this one. There are so many things that are in place. You might. That's why I say sometimes people make decisions we don't know why. You can chase two rats and eventually miss the two rats, and eventually you have yourself to blame. I'm sure Tony Sanabia is sitting somewhere saying, when I had the chance to have moved, I would have selected this country to play for. Now it's looking like nobody wants him. So it's good that he has
Let the one where you see.
collect the one way you see. And I'm sure, I don't know the valuation of this amount, but I'm sure it's a good something. It's a good one. He's towards the end of his career, even though not the end of career. So it's something like a retirement plan for him. Nobody cares to see him at the top level again. Like I said, I feel like he even struggled at Celtic compared to what we see him. But it does not mean that you should not know your worth as a player. That's why they say see, in this life, set a kind of value for yourself. Even teams do it. Now, look at this World Cup, for example. Norway crashed out at the semi-final, the quarter-final. Yes, because the quarter-finals now, they lost to England. Do you know that they did an open parade ceremony to welcome them? That's a big achievement of them. But France actually crashed out in the third place. They are not. If they do any open parade, now people go to swear for them because the expectations are very different. So if you as a person, you don't set a value for yourself, people will undervalue you. You understand? So, but if you feel like I'm worth 150 million pounds, and you know that you are worth, and you deliver to the level of a player that is worth 150 million pounds, and then they are giving you something lesser. Okay, if you have something better, okay, move. Towards the end of your career, please.
Relating to that comment that you said that you should have waited out, probably could have waited out. I think all of us invest in one way or the other, and we know what they call cash out. So I want to link it up to the issue of cash out. You see a game, you fear. You go, as my cameraman is smiling. You go rush cash out, the game can't come.
No.
So there's every possibility that probably a big move that will come to.
Yeah, I thought as much.
You understand? There's possibility.
I thought as
but I
much.
would understand. A bet is in hand. A bet in hand.
Better pass you already inside bush.
Better than 1 million waiting inside bush. I would understand. But just try and link her up with that cash out. If say you see over 2.5, 80 minutes they are playing 1-0. You rush press and pim. Then the other night, then the middle night, you know if you sleep. They look still in the verse. They ease.
Okay. All this way for one Mr. ID, we don't know it.
Once they say Shabba Rock.
Now, the good thing about it is, if he gets his mojo and the team are able to get very good results, they can still get promoted to the Division 1.
They will tell. Those who have not been promoted in a long while.
He signed a 2-year contract, right? 3.
Yeah.
I'm not saying now. He signed a 3, so he has to be there for 3 years. So who knows?
He just drop our spy goes Joshisha.
No, that has been settled a long time ago now.
He has not retired officially.
Okay,
but
we don't retire him.
If comes today, it comes back.
We have retired him from
We don't retire him. He's not coming back.
Nah, she don't retire Nacho.
We don't retire him. He's not coming back.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much, Evan Official. It's always good to have you guys. Well, tell us how you feel about this situation concerning Kelechi Iheanacho moving from Celtic to Basaspor in the second division of the Turkish League. Let's know how you feel about this in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and also drop your opinion. We'll see you again next time. Thank you.